Well, just you can see that this is the return of the Premier Robin R.3000 apparently though. As you can see, this is the return of the Premier Robin R.3000-140 apparently though. Oh yes, I can see it over there. Yeah, so anyways, as you can see, this is the return of the hold on. Anyways, as you can see, this is definitely the return of the Premier Robin R.3000 we've just now seen come over anyway. But obviously, because as you can tell, the Premier Robin R.3000, it hasn't been flying in Cornwall for quite a while now actually, because you know, as you can tell, the G-BZOL, it's been for its maintenance. Apparently it's been on its service maintenance for quite a while now. Apparently though, it's been for service maintenance apparently just over at Duxwell airfield anyway in Devon. So yeah, so just you can tell, for some reason it's just been for its maintenance anyway, since a few months ago anyway. So yeah, but as you can see, he's now back in action anyway. But anyway, as you can see, he's currently back in action now anyway. After quite a while ago, that hasn't been flying in, well, hasn't been flying in Penryn for a while anyway. So yeah. But as you can tell, he seems to be at very high feet today though, because as you can see, the clouds have like dropped down quite low anyway. Because obviously for some reason the bits of the clouds have just dropped down quite low in today apparently though. So yeah, so as you can see, this is the fourth aeroplane we've now seen anyway. So yeah, but now this time we've seen the Premier Robin R.3000 anyway. Which, just you can tell, this is definitely the return of the Premier Robin R.3000 anyway. Which technically this has been a very long time since we've not seen the Premier Robin R.3000 anyway. Because obviously since the last since last few months back ago, we did have the replace of the Piper PA 2861 Chokerman Warrior, the Liverpool flying school that we had the other time. That was the one that got replaced by this plane anyway, and that registration was GLFSW it was. But obviously at the moment it is currently still at Newquay Airport anyway, but I think it's currently still at Newquay Airport at the moment anyway. Or not less, he's probably gone back to his base at probably somewhere in Liverpool anyway. So yeah, not less, he's probably gone back to his base anyway. So yeah. So yes, as you can see, this is definitely the return of the G-BZOL apparently though. Which this has been a while since we've not seen this G-BZOL Premier Robin R.3000 anyway. Which, as you can tell though, as you can see, the call sign, but as you can see, it's got the call sign registration, which is G-BZOL anyway. But as you can tell, it doesn't have the Tamar call sign anymore, unfortunately to say. It doesn't have the Tamar call sign anymore. Which is such a shame anyway, because it's such a shame that it doesn't have the Tamar call sign anymore anyway. Which obviously, because since the past few months ago, it's been to its service maintenance over at Duxwell airfield anyway, which is in Devon anyway. So yeah, it's just been over at Duxwell airfield for a few months ago for the service maintenance anyway, which I think that's where it came from anyway. So yeah, obviously because since last week it has been on since last week it has been flying since over the last few weeks anyway, which I remember like last week ago, I ended up missing it. Came over anyway. I remember last time he did a low pass anyway, because last week over at my place, which it was a Saturday evening it was, and because for some reason I've missed it coming over anyway. I missed the low pass of it anyway. So yes, as you can see, now we're back to see the G-BZOL private plane. Apparently though, this is the G-BZOL web. So yeah, this is probably now the time we're back to see the Premier Robin 9.3000 apparently. So yeah, this has been a very long time ago, since a few months, that it hasn't been coming out of my place anyway. So yeah, as you can see, he's now back in Cornwall, flying in action anyway. As you can see, he's now back in action in Cornwall now apparently. And just you can see, he just took off from his base at Newquay Airport just around 4:52 PM anyway. So yeah, so literally he's just took off at Newquay Airport just around 4:52 PM anyway, from his base at Newquay Airport anyway. So as you can see, this is where he's been to so far, somewhere in Hale, just over on the northwest of Hale. And then for some reason he's just, as you can see, the height flew now was around 27,000 feet anyway, so literally just flew around 25 to 27,000 feet anyway. So yeah, it's literally quite high feet though, as I say though, compared to what we saw from the Cessna 172 Skyhawk earlier on anyway, which that one we filmed earlier on anyway, and that one it did a low pass anyway, compared to what we saw from the first pass anyway, because that was at I think 25 or 26,000 feet anyway, which is almost pretty much the same height to what we saw from the Cessna 172 Skyhawk earlier on anyway, from Perranporth Airfield anyway. So yeah, and then just from here, as we saw, he was around 26,000 feet as he flew past Falmouth anyway. So yeah, I think by the looks of it, he should be going back to his base at Newquay Airport, I believe, right now anyway. But I think right now he should be going back to his base at Newquay Airport very soon anyway, which hopefully he should be heading back there very soon. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.